the day. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
The tackle made at the 40.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and
after a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
27 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 53. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive with Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 3rd and 2, Edmonds. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Edmonds. He'll buy some time right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect. Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Edmonds. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Off play action. Edmonds. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
To throw again, Edmonds. And he comes back with one complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for number 81. Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Edmonds. He's going to rifle one deep left side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Edmonds. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A toss, left side, Johnson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Edmonds. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mike, 53, Mike. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Edmonds. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
39.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the point.
He's got daylight. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
It's a gain of 5.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 44-yard line.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
For the Cincinnati Bengals.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use it more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead. Usually not as fumble-prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds. Saved him from a turnover.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot it.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The first down carry here for Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs.